I hear you do good work. Keep it up.
This is Oracle. The Atlantians are swarming in from the sea into suicide slums and taking humans prisoner. I'm trying to contact Aquaman, but we can't wait. Speak to Martian Manhunter at the Chinatown safe house. He has on-the-spot information.
I spoke to Aquaman only recently. He misses his wife, Queen Mira, but he did not mention this war. Now his mind blocks me, and all the Atlantians are shielding their thoughts as they swarm our shores. We need you to help prevent a mighty war. I look forward to evaluating your capabilities.
This is Lois Lane with Daily Planet Live. Aquaman, the King of the Seas, is famed for his massive strength, as well as his natural prowess under seas. Together with the Justice League, Aquaman has always worked for peace between the surface world and the kingdom of Atlantis. Now, Queen Mira's recent disappearance may mean the end of that dream. Stay tuned to Daily Planet Live.
This is Vicky Vale with a special JLA watch on the Justice League's Martian Manhunter. The sole survivor of the Martian race, the Manhunter is a powerful telepath and a gentle shapeshifter. And with those shifting skills, you never know. The person next to you could just be the Martian Manhunter.
I'm Jack Ryder, and you are wrong. Why? Because Atlantis is rising, friend, and the fish people want this world back. They've claimed they're descendants of the original Magi's of Earth, and they've got the magic to turn us all into water-sucking slaves. Think you won't be spending your life as a muck-sucking guppy by the time they're through? Hate to break it to you, friend, but you are wrong.
Hey kids, this is Booster Gold. Sometimes people think they're better than you because they have powers and you don't. Isn't that unfair? So remember, Booster says stay gold. Give people a chance before you call them two-bit publicity-hogging glory hounds. Because that really hurts a guy's feelings, you know?
This message brought to you by the Martha Wayne Foundation.
Atlantians, it is Mara, your queen. I have returned. Now, together with Arthur, your king, I command you, rise! Enslave the Drylanders! Claim your heritage and rule earth, sea, and air! No longer must our pure magical blood cower beneath the waves. Attack! And take what is ours! Atlantis shall live again!
My poor horse Winnie died today. What do I have left? My wife? Ha! I have nothing. I guess you're right. I can buy a new horse. I'll be back on that set.
Jean, this is Diana. You must get close enough to this Queen Mira to read her mind. Your telepathic skills should allow you to discern the real story behind this invasion, and free Aquaman himself.
This is Steelworks, a steel foundry and workshop established by John Henry Irons. John Henry, known to me, Booster Gold, as Steel, well, actually known to pretty much everyone else as Steel. Anyway, John Henry uses Steelworks to perfect and study some of the most unique technologies on the planet. The downfall of the suicide slum began when the local shipping trade dried up. Other nearby ports became favored by the city's expanding industries, and now the Southside Shipyard is a floating graveyard of abandoned cargo ships. But don't forget to try Big Belly Burger's new Fish Feast Fiesta. I hear they offer half price for Atlantians.
Welcome, warrior. We will need your skills in this fight. The Atlantians are invading and turning innocents into water-breathing slaves. We must find Aquaman and end this unjustified attack. Until then, act with force. Push them back and free the enslaved humans.
The Tide Stones hold a great deal of Atlantean magic. Could you gather some for the Sentinels of Magic so we may better understand this ancient power? Can you not find the Tide Stones?
You need to stop them before they turn. I was afraid I'd be their slave forever. How did they do that to me? And why?
I thought Aquaman was a hero!
You need to stop them before they turn the whole city.
You weak humans should welcome our mastery!
Someone, please help! How did they do that to me? And why?
Wretched slave-monger fish people!
You need to stop them before they turn the whole city. Help me! I was afraid I'd be their slave forever. Help me!
Stop! You're hurting me!
I can't breathe! Someone, please help! Arthur's mad! Please help!
What did they make me do?
How did they do that to me?
I thought Aquaman was a hero!
You need to stop. I can't How did they do that to me? And why? How did they do that to me? And why? You need to stop them before they turn the whole city. I was afraid I'd be their slave forever. Someone, please help!
The Atlantians are an ancient magical civilization, and they've always sneered at us Drylanders, but they've never invaded before.
I thought Aquaman was a hero!
I can't breathe. I was afraid
Cannot escape, Drylander!
You will all be slaves soon.
I thank you. These samples will help us better understand this ancient Atlantean magic.
The Atlantians are teleporting via magical tide pools further into Suicide Slums. Shut down their reinforcements and restore their kidnapped victims before the tide takes them all.
Stop us! Drylander must want to volunteer for the transformation. Stop! King Arthur will help.
You will all be slaves soon. Atlantis' army can always use a Drylanders. Seize the Drylanders.
This Drylander must want to volunteer for the transformation. Queen Mira will see you destroyed, Drylander! You will be destroyed with the rest of the Drylanders! Our ritual has already begun! You cannot stop it!
All be slaves soon.
can't get in touch with Aquaman at all. He's the king of Atlantis. He must be able to stop this. Sure, he and Queen Mira lead a race of proud Atlantians, but invading Metropolis seems a bit drastic.
This unprovoked attack must be stopped. Aquaman will not answer my hails. I fear the worst. He would never condone this invasion.
The Atlantians have planted magical artifacts along the docks that enable them to breathe on land. If we destroy them, we can force the Atlantians to retreat into the sea. We cannot allow the Atlantians to continue this vicious attack. Come back when their source of air has been depleted.
Martian Manhunter deciphered some Atlantean thoughts before they shut him out. They say Queen Mira is causing this war, and Aquaman is her devoted slave. Slave, huh? Anyone else find that suspicious?
Meant to be. Use a Drylander slave.
The Atlantians need to learn magic is not might.
I sense Circe's cruel lies in this endeavor. You must stop this invasion where it begins. Martian Manhunter will meet you below the abandoned shipyards. Perhaps together you can break through to Aquaman and restore him to reason.
Those tide stones carry only minor magic. They draw from a greater magic source located beneath the docks. Find that magic and destroy it. You must find whatever is powering those crystals. Now go!
cannot scan these Atlantean minds. But I can disguise us both, so we can move freely among them. I will scout ahead. You speak to them and find out their plans.
The Tidestone node is strong! It pours our power over the land!
The Tide's ritual will ensure our success.
The Atlantians are blocking my mental suggestions. So no more disguises. We'll just have to fight until we reach Aquaman. Aquaman and Mira are this way. There is something strange, though. I need to get closer.
Drylanders! Attack! The others are weak. You will not defeat us! You cannot stop the rise of Atlantis! Cower at our feet! The tides! Attack! Drylanders! Attack!
Aquaman and Mira are just ahead. I can only read their minds dimly through their magics. But I will tell you this, that woman is not Queen Mira. I cannot make out their thoughts. I must get closer. Follow me through the door. Arthur, please stop this madness. That is not Queen Mira. She lies.
Enough! This war will continue until the atrocities the surface dwellers have wrought against my kingdom have been avenged.
We must release Aquaman from this imposter's control, or his kingdom will savage the land.
This is my realm, and you are not welcome here! Even kings can bleed. What has happened? Where is Mera? Circe, what have you done with her, you witch?
Your queen is here, great Arthur. But if you do not abdicate your throne to me, she shall never swim the waves again.
No! In her name I will smite you!
Aquaman is free from my spell, but the victory is mine. The rift I have created between the Atlantians and the surface world has weakened both your peoples. The damage is done.
I must thank you. Were it not for you, Triton knows what would have come of this deception. We must return to Atlantis at once, and tend to the damage Circe has caused among my people.
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie. Now that Queen Mera is again at his side, the war between land and sea should end.
I am Arthur, King of the Seven Seas, ruler of the vast ocean empire of Atlantis. But I am a king in exile, abandoned by my queen, rejected by my people for an alliance with the surface world. I will heal that breach, and forge a peace between the land and the sea. No matter my joy, or my despair, that is my destiny. For beneath the waves, I am king. But on land, they call me Aquaman.
Circe has made a lifelong enemy of the Atlantians with this ruse. Her attempts to enslave the world under magical tyranny become more desperate. Thanks to you, her lies were revealed, and Aquaman freed from her deceit. Martian Manhunter is waiting for you, with our thanks.
Greetings, friend.
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie. Now that Queen Mera is again at his side, the war between land and sea should end. I look forward to evaluating your capabilities.
And the dark world chain to Atlantis was severed, burying the city beneath the waves. Blonde hair and blue eyes. By these signs will you know the spawn of Kordax, telepath, sea creature commander, and revolutionary. Long have the Atlantians made use of power crystals in their magics. Beware always the seal men of the bitter lands beneath the South Pole. Sea Fury Arbs are, of course, the core munitions of the Atlantean army. And though the seas have tempest-tossed Queen Mera and our king, always their love stayed true.
My life for yours, General.
Defeat means nothing, fool. Atlantis will consume you all!